Here is the most common reason to why the Tower of Terror breaks down. So imagine being in the tower and all of a sudden your ride vehicle comes to a complete halt within the Twilight Zone, and there you are. You're either stuck in the fifth dimension or in the drop shaft itself, completely unaware and unsure what the heck is going on.
But the ride may not break down for the reasons you think.
Most people think that the ride breaks down due to its complex mechanical system or due to its two 132,000-pound motors that launch and drop the ride cars, which are housed in the tower's ears that I'm pointing to right now. However, it has more to do with the guests and people's hands. And when it comes to Disney takes their safety very, very seriously. And yes, sometimes the ride might stop for seemingly nothing, except for the fact that somebody either threw the Mickey ears on the track, their phone flew out of their hands, or something very tiny, even as tiny as a park map, lands on the ride track, and therefore the ride must completely halt until a cast member or the mechanics completely clear off the track. So that's a very common reason to why most Disney rides break. However, when it comes to the tower, from the best of my knowledge, it actually has to do with people's hands, especially during the drop sequence where people are raising their hands, bouncing up and down in the ride cars. However, the very moment that somebody extends their hand either through the grates of the ride car or too far in the front row, what happens is that the ride motion detector system, I'm still not quite sure on the mechanical specifications, just because Disney did not really release the mechanics behind the safety features as of now, but based on other carnival rides and industrial equipment safety features such as the graphic wizard paper cutter, the moment that you stick your hand in the cutting area, the entire machine halts. Probably same thing with the Tower of Terror, where the very moment that you stick your hand out of the front row or through the grate, the ride has some motion detectors and completely stops the ride until the cast members restart the computer and do the safety inspections, which is why when people stick their hands out, that is the most common reason, from what I can tell, that the Tower of Terror breaks down. And once again, I do apologize if this video is a little short and I'm like outside. My studio is still being cleaned as of filming, and I did not have the best day, so I'm just a little tired right now. With that being said, please be sure to smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to Tony or Tower for even more Tower tidbits, theories, and trivia. And we'll see you in the next video. Woo!